Hey everybody, this is Dylan, and today I am doing my July 2016 Blu-ray, DVD, and this month Laserdisc update. So I've only got 2 Laserdiscs and 2 DVDs to show off, so I'll start with the Laserdiscs. I actually just got these at Goodwill 2 days ago. So this is the first one. It is Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. So this one was pretty cool. I first saw this and I thought that it was the soundtrack to the movie, and then I realized that it was actually the Laserdisc, and I got excited. So then I had to rifle through all of the records, because they keep Laserdisc with the records because sometimes they mistake them, because a lot of people don't actually know what a Laserdisc is. And I actually ended up getting both of these for only 50 cents each, so it was $1. And then this one is The Specialist. And this one actually came in with a protective plastic, so that was really cool. I was excited to find those because you don't find those around very often. Alright, so now on to the DVDs. I've really been getting into the Master of Horror series, which was a series that was aired in Showtime. And basically the premise is that it's an anthology series, and every episode was directed by a famous horror director. So this one is Right to Die. This was in the 2nd season, and this one was... who directed it? Rob Schmidt. Rob Schmidt directed this, and so I've been getting into these. This was part of the 2nd season, and I currently only have one other installment of the 2nd season, because I'm particular, and I have the first one with the slipcover on it, and I want to try to get every single one with the slipcover on it. So I usually go to the resale FYE type places and look around to see if I can find ones with the slipcover on them. I also got the After Dark Originals Scream of the Banshee. And I have not watched this, but if you are into independent horror movies, I would definitely check out this After Dark series. They do 8 Films to Die For, which I've got several. I'm working on trying to get all of them. I might do a video on them sometime. But it's like the Master of Horror set, that they come with slipcovers. These After Dark Originals don't, but the 8 Films to Die For, each of them comes with a slipcover, and I want to make sure that I get them and have the slipcover so that they're all matching. But basically, what they are shows that... it's not a show. They're movies that are apparently too extreme to be released to the general public in theaters, and they brought them in and distributed them like that. And there are several good ones. There are some ones that are kind of but most... but for the most part, they're actually pretty decent. I like them. I lied and said I had 2, but I forgot that I had this one, and this one goes with the Master of Horror. After Masters of Horror were done on Showtime, the creator who is, I believe his name is Mark. Mark Guinness. Don't quote me on that. I think that's his name. But anyway, he went to NBC and he did this series called Fear Itself. This was a one season installment and it ended up getting canceled, but it has 13 episodes in each, and the directors that are included on this one, because it's a very similar premise to Masters of Horror, is John Landis, who did An American Werewolf in London, Darren Lynn Bousman, who did Saw 2, 3, and 4, and Ronnie Yu, who did The Bride of Chucky, and then you've got some kind of big name actors in it, and you've got Brandon Roth, who did Superman Returns, Sherry Appleby, who did Charlie Wilson's War, Elizabeth Moss, Mad Men, Christina Warnos, Lost, Eric Roberts, Heroes, and John Billingsley, who did Star Trek Enterprise. And you've got some different writers, somebody who did, or the writer of Wind Chill, the writer of 30 Days of Night, and a writer for Supernatural and Carnival from HBO. So now on to the Blu-rays. Most of this month I did upgrades on my Blu-rays because I've listed almost all of my movies on all of my movies that I want to upgrade on eBay, and as they were selling I would go and purchase the Blu-ray version of it for the most part. So the first one is Aquarius. Now I have not watched this yet. I definitely want to. It is based off of Charles Manson and his following before the Sharon Tate murders, and Charles Manson I find extremely interesting. Then I got, this is kind of an upgrade, kind of a new edition. So I upgraded District 9, and this is the Blomkamp 3 collection Digibook. Digibook. So it's got District 9, Chappie, and Elysium. So you've got all these different pictures in it, and then it comes with the Blu-ray versions of each, and I believe that almost all of them, I think District 9 is the only one that's not master. Alright, then I upgraded The Condemned. This has Stone Cold Steve Austin, and this is like an island thriller where these prisoners are put on an island and they're basically forced to kill each other. So I haven't watched that in a while, but I think that I liked it whenever I watched it. Then I got Dead Snow 2, Red vs. Dead. Can't go wrong with Norwegian Nazi zombies. Then I got, these are the only steelbooks that I got this month. This is the Best Buy exclusive Ghostbusters, the original steelbook, and I believe these are also mastered in 4K. And they were doing a deal where if you bought both of them, instead of $17.99 each, they were only $20. So I was like, heck, why not? Because I was originally going to buy the Ghostbusters 1 and 2 in the Digibook, but I was like, these steelbooks look really cool, so I wanted to make sure that I got them. I also was able to upgrade Grimm Season 1. It's a weird setup that it has. It's like a paper deal, and then it just folds out. Not the best packaging, but it was decent. Then I picked up House of Wax, which was actually from Fry's, and they were having a deal, and I got this for 88 cents, but I also had to pay to have it shipped to my house. But I actually like this movie. A lot of people don't, probably because of Paris Hilton, but I really enjoyed it. Then I got these at the very beginning of the month, so to go right along with the 4th of July, I got Jaws. So I watched this actually with my mom, one of the first nights that I got it, but I got it with Jaws. I also was gonna get the digibook for it, but basically it has all the features that the digibook had, but it didn't have like the pictures and stuff to go with it, and I was like, alright, whatever. Plus it was cheap. It was much cheaper than all the other movies. And then I also got Jaws 3, which was actually pretty good. I think I might actually do a review over this. I'll have to watch it again because I watched it when I first got it, but I remember I was thinking about doing one, and how I wanted to do a review over it. The next one I got was the Omen collection. Now, my only gripe with this is the packaging is like super, super flimsy, and I'm not a big fan of it, but it was $8. I got it on jet.com. I'll put the link in the description, but if you are interested in getting like movies and stuff, I would check jet.com because you can get their low prices. They're very close to Amazon prices, and then once you put things in your cart, the price also falls. It drops a couple cents. And the more items you put in your cart, the more the price of each thing will drop. And then there's also coupon codes all over the internet for these, especially if it's your first time purchase. Then you'll have all kinds of coupon codes that you're able to use. You also get discounts for, it's a couple cents off for when you, or if you decline refunds, not refunds, like returns. If you say that you're not going to return the thing, then they'll give you some cents off. And then also if you pay with a debit card, they'll give you like I think it's 1.5% off. So it's really not that bad of a deal. And on Amazon, this was $14. I ended up getting it for $8. So I feel like that was a pretty good deal. This was the next one I got. This was also part of the 88-cent Blu-rays that I got from Fry's. They had 75-cent Blu-rays the other day, but they were in-store only, and the closest Fry's to me is in Indiana, so that wasn't really going to work out too well, so I have to do shipping. But then we have the Sasquatch Gang. My friend bought this for me for my birthday on DVD, and I was going through all my DVDs looking to see which ones were able to be upgraded, and I saw this one was able to be upgraded, so that's pretty cool. I haven't watched it yet, but my friend absolutely loves it. Now, this one is really cool. It is the Scream 5 movie set. So it comes with Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, Still Screaming, the ultimate scary movie retrospective, and Scream, the inside story. Now, there's not art on any of the actual films, until you get to the 2 documentaries on this. And that is actually the reason why I purchased this set, because those 2 documentaries, I believe that's the only place that you can get these on actual, like Blu-ray. I don't think you can get them on DVD. I think this is the only set that you can get them in. And I watched them, and they were actually pretty decent. They are both, it says the one is 90 minutes long, and the other one is pretty close to that, if it's not 90 minutes, because I remember watching them the day that I got them, and I definitely liked them quite well. And then I got the Whistleblower. This was an upgrade. And this one I have not watched yet, but apparently it's about a person who works for the UN as a peacekeeper, and she uncovers some crazy sex trafficking ring, and they take it to the UN, and supposedly they don't really do anything about it, so she brings it to like the American people. And then we have The Woman in Black, and The Woman in Black is, I have not watched this in a long time, so I hardly remember what it's about. But I think I watched it with some friends, and it really wasn't that bad. So those were the movies that I upgraded this month. Now I have quite a few of the ones that are new to my collection. So you've probably seen this one a lot on my channel, The Burning. I got this in a Reddit Gifts. If you like 80s horror movies, definitely check this one out. It's really good. I liked it. I think I gave it like an 89 out of 100. So that's good. Don't Look in the Basement 2. This was from Horror Pack. I did not get a chance to watch that yet. I got Just Right. And I haven't watched this one either, but it's got Queen Latifah. It's got Queen Latifah and Common in it, so I figured it wouldn't be that bad. Then I got Lost in Space. I actually got this for free with a $5. It was $5 on Amazon, and I had a $5 like gift card. So this is a movie based off of the TV show Lost in Space. I actually have this on VHS, and that's where I watched it first. But I thought it was decent, so. Alright, now these kind of go together. They are the 3rd and 4th things of Masters of Horror. It's weird because they released the 1st season on Blu-ray, but they did not release the 2nd season, which is just kind of weird. But I've watched them on this one, and I have not watched this one yet, but they're definitely good. If you like horror, then you're most likely gonna like this. This one is one of them is done by the Phantasm creator. We've got Tobe Hooper from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then It's Alive director Larry Conen. Oh, and one of these also has Robert Englund in it, so he came into it. It wasn't my favorite of the episodes that were on this disc, but it was decent. This one we've got Takahashi Maiki, who did Audition. I probably butchered his name, but so I'm sorry about that. We've got Joe Dante, who did Gremlins. The director of Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Mick Garris, that's his name. So Mick Garris was the one who created Masters of Horror. This one actually has the director of the Audition. Apparently it was considered too disturbing for cable television to broadcast. So I haven't watched that one yet. I look forward to it. But if it's too disturbing for Showtime to broadcast, it's got to be pretty bad. Alright, so then we've got Open Windows. That one looks pretty good. I haven't watched it yet, but that was from Horror Pack. We got Paranormal Activity 4. I haven't watched this. I haven't watched any of them past the first movie, but I'm slowly getting the rest of them. And I don't know, they were decent. Or at least the first one was. Then I picked up, I believe this is a Walmart exclusive. I got it at Dollar General for $5, but this is the new Predators movie. So that was cool. We have the Tall Man. This also came in Horror Pack. And then we've got Turbo Kid, which I have not had the chance to watch yet, but I definitely plan on trying to do that before I go to school. And VHS Viral, which VHS, I watched the second one and it was pretty decent, so I definitely want to look into watching this one. Alright, so that is it for my Blu-ray haul, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about these movies. If you want to see a review over any of them, let me know. Open to ideas, suggestions, anything like that. I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.